Hello, guys. This is Gold Sniper here, and let's just begin our analysis of XAUUSD for 4th September 2023. Since we are beginning a new week from tomorrow, so we are going to review gold on a monthly basis, on the weekly charts, on the daily charts, and finally to the 4 hour and 1 hour charts. So right now we are beginning on the monthly chart of gold, and if you'll see the price action. Okay, if it looks like the major resistance, you see the block of resistance on the monthly chart is this right here. I'll show you. So it is like from 1970 onwards to, this is on the monthly chart. I'm telling this is acting like a block of resistance from 1970 to 2070. This on a monthly basis is a huge block of resistance. Okay, and if you'll see the gold first time when it attempted to break out above this in 2020 earlier, yeah, 2020 was the first year when it tried attempting a breakout. That failed again. Second time it attempted, failed. It came till 1600. Now this is the third attempt was made, and now, based on the price action, it looks like, it can come down again from here. Okay, I'll just explain my reasoning why. So after the second time it gave a breakdown, again we went till here, same level, okay, on gold, like this. Okay, and if you will see the price action, uh, after we touch this level of 2070, okay, next 2 months gold came down, okay, made a low of like somewhere around 1890. Then it gave a bounce back, okay, till like 1985, 1990 level. Okay, and the next month it made a low, further low of like 1888 something. Okay, and then again, and somehow, and it has, it has given a closing like somewhere around like 1940 previous month. Okay, and based on the price action, if you will see the next month, the current month's candle is sort of forming a reddish candle. But even just if you look at the price action also, sort of you can say, this was the, this was the breakout attempt. It failed. It gave a pullback, formed a higher low. Okay, a negative sign, because previous swing high was somewhere around 2080. Then the swing high came around, was like around 1980, and now it is, after a pullback it tried coming down this month. It couldn't happen. So the current month it's possible, it can come down as well. Okay, so this is how the current scenario looks on a monthly chart. Now let's just quickly switch the chart to the, give me a second, to the weekly chart of gold. So on the weekly and monthly basis, same thing. The weekly one is little more clear. You can see the price action. This was, from 1600 it went here, and right now it is, this can be said, on a weekly basis again, it can be said like it's looking like a pullback. Okay, we can say that way also, but still, it's a downtrend only. A short term downtrend is going on. Okay, and the downtrend on a weekly basis will look something of this sort. For that I'll need the channel. One second. Yeah, so this sort of, gold is in a downward channel. This is on the weekly chart of gold. As you can see, it's a, like, forming a sort of downward channel, and the next move that I am expecting on the weekly basis will look something like this sort. Okay, because we are near the higher end of the channel, we haven't given a breakout. There is a possibility, from here again, this similar sort of downfall we can see right now, and the low could be 1800 this time. Okay, so we analyze the weekly chart of gold. Now let's, go to our favorite, the daily charts. For the daily charts we will use our some major supports and resistance. All right, so on a daily chart, I'll show you one thing, the interesting thing I will show you. Give me a second. Okay, so for the daily charts, I will just simply I'll use the Fibonacci tool, Fibonacci retracement. So from the very top to the very bottom, if I draw a Fibonacci, you will see on 1st September, gold took resistance exactly around 61.8 level. Okay, that is coming somewhere around like 1948. So okay, gold made a high of somewhere like 1953. So exactly around, the 61.8 Fibonacci level. Okay, it has, taken a resistance. Okay, and there is a possibility, from here onwards it can start continuing its downtrend. Okay, I'm not saying, you can immediately short tomorrow down, it's gonna go down. No, I'm not saying that. But just an interesting point I'm showing you on the daily basis. It has taken a resistance over here, and if you look at the previous trend also on a shorter time frame, I'm showing you. See, this was the on a shorter time frame also. You can see this was the breakdown, pullback, again breakdown, and again gold is attempting. This looks like a pullback to me. Okay, and one more this way it is seems. And another interesting structure that I want to show you is this parallel channel also. Again, I'll use the parallel channel. So this parallel channel can be drawn from like this height till here, sort of this way. Okay, like this. So if you will see this parallel channel, every time when price has come to this parallel channel, it has taken resistance and taken a fall. Okay, right now gold has again come to the same parallel channel. Okay, on the daily basis we have to see. Okay, if gold does not is not able to break this resistance, then what is possible? Either like it can come down, then maybe it can it can attempt a pull back and then try to break out. But let's say if it is not able to break this parallel channel, okay, and gold goes down and breaks this swing low, that's when once this swing low is broken, then definitely you can expect like 1800 to 1800 to act as the next support on the chart of gold. But if we break out above this structure, then we can see huge moves on the gold. Again, we can see break out about 1985 level, and if that happens, then it will go 2000 plus once again. So that's the interesting phase we are in. So tomorrow, the confusing thing is chart structure on a very short, like hourly and 4 hour, looks bullish, but on the daily basis, it looks bearish. Okay, so there is a mixed sentiment over there, and if you will see the DXY chart also, that too has become bullish, which is a bearish sign for gold. DXY also an interesting thing. If you will see, it's form a head and shoulder pattern. No, a beautiful head and shoulder pattern, and it has given a breakout. I'll just show you that. So for the head and shoulder pattern, again I will use. There's another tool over here. It's called the curved lines. Yeah. So again, the head and shoulder looks this sort. Okay. So I'll use a deep blue over here. Okay. So this is the right shoulder. This is the head, okay, on the DXY, and this was the left shoulder followed by breakout. Okay, you can see the pattern structure over here. So again it has made a head and shoulder and reversed. It has again entered the trend line. Now we can expect, if DXY breaks this channel and it starts moving up, then definitely it will impact gold. I don't think will be able to resist this time. Okay, and definitely gold will take a fall if DXY continues its rally. All right, now let's go shift to the hourly time frame on gold, 4 hour and 1 hour, for intraday purposes. So yesterday, if you will see, gold took after the NFP data, it made a high of like 1953. It looks like it took some time for the market to realize that the news was overall negative, and after that gold gave a fall till like 1940, followed by the ISM data that also came negative, and that's when gold made a low over here. Okay, now on the hourly basis, if you will see, clearly gold is taking a resistance over here. Okay, and this looks to me like a pullback of sorts. Like gold has come back again to retest this area, and from here it continue its down, go on a face selling pressure and come down. It looks so far like that. Okay, so for tomorrow, uh, I think for tomorrow, my analysis for tomorrow is that gold, the DXY might fall in the Asian session because of lack of volume, so we can see some upward move on gold. But definitely when gold moves a little bit upward, we will look for selling over here. Okay, uh, to take sell call somewhere over here. In the evening, we can expect in the American session DXY to rally again. That's when the volume is there, so we can expect a breakout in the DXY, and simultaneously a breakdown in the gold. So gold, has not tested this area. Okay, this was where somewhere around 1920 to 25, gold had given a breakout, and it has not come to test this area. So very likely possible in the coming week gold can come to test this area, and after this test, we will have to see whether it breaks this high, this swing high of somewhere like 1955, whether it is able to break past 1955 or not. If it is not able to break past 1955, then definitely it's gonna go down further. It's gonna look like some sort of a pullback, okay, like this, and then you can see further downfall as well. But the structure of gold again, on a shorter time frame like the hourly and 4 hourly, remains bullish because of the head and shoulder pattern breakout we saw. And as long as the swing low is not broken, definitely gold has the possibility to go up as well. So that was my brief analysis of gold. A summary version of it will be shared in my Telegram channel. So all those of you who want to join my Telegram channel, please check the video description. You will find there my Telegram channel link. There I share free signals with you guys, and we also have a chat group where you can connect with like-minded people as well. And that's all for today. Okay, one more thing, one last final thing which I forgot to cover. That was the economic calendar, to see whether there's some major news or anything coming on Monday or not. So for tomorrow, if you will see, there is not very volatile news coming. Okay, for tomorrow, so we can expect market to follow technicals a lot more tomorrow, and a lot of stop loss hunting, etc. All right. So that's all for today, and thank you. Then have a great day. Then.